your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me today. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have relevant Sag placements, if you happen to be cross-watching for a Sagittarius. Yeah, you might find some information in this reading that may resonate for you. Right off the bat, I want to let you know that this is general, right? So with the fact that this is general, this means that there are going to be certain things that do resonate, certain things that do not. Don't get distracted by details that don't apply to your story. If there's something that you hear in the reading that's not a part of your story, it could be the spirit guide's way of navigating this person here to make sure that they heard that message. So again, take what applies and what does not, let it go. Another thing to remember is that sometimes the reading may initially not resonate because it hasn't had a chance to play out. So always listen to the reading with an open mind. Please do not make any rash decisions based on a general reading. Excuse my dog in the background. I don't know if you're going to hear her barking, but let's get right into this. As soon as I pick up the deck, you've got an air sign. Your situation may involve an air sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This could be a Pisces, Aquarius. Let's see what's up this week. All right. So maybe somebody feels cut off by you. Sagittarius, maybe you cut off this air sign. You know, something happened here. Some of you could be in separation from someone because you found out something. Something may have come into your awareness. And I think that's what this tower situation is about. It could be about if you did not find out about something in the past. It feels like this week you might go looking for some type of evidence and you might find the truth about something. Some of you, this has something to do with a father figure. This could be somebody that you're dating. That could be a father figure. Maybe this has something to, maybe your father is an air sign, your baby's dad. Because I do this as a Gemini sun. This might be you. Somebody's indecisive. Somebody's panicky. Be a Leo. You might have a Leo around you. This might have something to do with a child of yours. Sagittarius. You come up in reverse in your reading. Yeah. Lately, maybe you've been feeling a bit uninspired. Maybe there's some type of dilemma that you can't seem to come up with a solution about. Because it looks like you've been thinking about... Looks like you've been thinking about something for quite a while. Alien interruptions. Alright, you might have some pent-up anger this week. And there might be this inability to focus. Somebody around you might struggle for dominance. Somebody around you, maybe you're at odds with yourself. Maybe that's what I'm picking up here. Maybe you're afraid of success. Or maybe you're over-analyzing situation to the point of an analysis paralysis type of thing. I think you're stuck in some type of routine. So it looks like you're stuck in some type of rat race, or you know what I mean? Stagnant routine. Unless you have a pet that might be getting on your nerves and aggravating you. But that's what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing that you're dealing with somebody that might give you the runaround. This could be with a health situation. It could be maybe Sagittarius. Maybe you've been stubborn about getting a health check. And, you know, maybe you haven't been feeling well because it looks like you, like I said before, you have anxiety, you're panicky, you're feeling overwhelmed and overtaken by your emotions. You might have some issues here with setting boundaries, I feel. And I think that you're having hunches here about something. And I think your hunches are very reliable. And I think you're stuck on something mentally. Like I said, you can't stop thinking about something or a person. And I'm also seeing a witch around you. This is a witch / wise person is how I'm using the word witch. Maybe that's you. Let's see what's really going on. Let's break it down. Sagittarius. All right. Saggies. Some of you have a baby on the way, or this is like baby news. Somebody might feel like they're stuck with a baby. Maybe they're stuck at home or stuck in a situation. Maybe you might want to connect with people, but you kind of feel like, especially career-wise, because it looks like maybe you're isolated from people. Yeah, it definitely looks like your life is moving from one phase to the other. But in your life, I feel like there's some choices that you're making. There's some decisions that you're making about some things, maybe about where to live, you know, because it looks like maybe you want to move on to the next thing. You might be thinking about relocating. Maybe you're having some frustration with life. Maybe you're feeling you want to feel satisfied. But I promise you, somebody might feel like the only way to get what they want is to break the rules. And this is where I feel like something goes wrong, because somebody obviously is going to witness something. For some of you, this has something to do with someone who is in jail. Someone could be behind bars. Some of you could be dealing with a felon. Somebody could be getting out on bond. Somebody's in jail. Somebody's also eavesdropping on your conversations. Now, if this is not your baby, then this is, like I said, this is news of childbirth, or this is something that you're thinking about. This could be what's kind of like, let me see, what's on your mind? Okay, because I see you're panicked about something. Are you worried about a baby being born? I see a Virgo, if I didn't say that already. You got the Hermit that pops up in this reading. You got King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is it that's going through? I think you're having an issue setting boundaries with other people. And because of that, I feel like you might be finding yourself feeling angry with yourself for days. I think somebody around you is very inconsiderate. I'm trying to see what this is. What are you going through here? Somebody, this is postpartum depression. Some of you are dealing with someone who is defensive. They don't want to hear your perspective on things. They constantly shift the focus to them, or they might feel like you're shifting the blame to them. It's like somebody, it's always like their fault. It's always your fault, not theirs. Somebody's really focused on your flaws. And somebody around you is very manipulative. It's like you're really focused, hyper-focused on something. You're having a difficult time forgiving yourself. Goodness, what is really going on with you? Because it looks like somebody is argumentative. They can't really verbalize their feelings correctly, so they kind of start an argument, or they, create friction for nothing. Somebody around you is very firm, inflexible, pessimistic. It sounds like an energy vampire. I don't know. Sagittarius, I'm still trying to put the pieces together. Somebody is really in their head about you. And this is King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be you. Somebody that really has a lot of material attachments. This King of Wands does. This is somebody who likes to keep up with the Joneses, likes to appear as though they have a lot of money. You could be traveling. Maybe you're traveling for professional commitment, but you might really want to travel for leisure. Okay, you're going through it with a family member. We did mention here a father figure. Maybe you feel disconnected from your father right now. So it looks like maybe there's a family situation that's unraveling between you and someone, and you're pulling away from this person because you might view them as self-absorbed. Maybe you're spending a lot of time, dedicating a lot of time to your work, because it looks like you have like a financial goal that you're trying to fulfill. And it really does feel like you're going to get there. as long as you clear out this whole thing about this routine that is just, like I said, kind of stifling you. And you got to clear your mind because it feels like you feel lost about something. If this is not you feeling lost about something, then this is somebody around you that's trying to come to you for a breakthrough. Now, the person that's trying to come to you with a breakthrough could be somebody that drinks a lot. In particular, whiskey could be their drink of choice. Random side note. King of Pentacles again. If you're going into business with somebody, then it's like there's a situation here where something could be a bit risky. Especially when you got the Tower here twice. This could be somebody you could be thinking about collaborating with. Maybe you had a fallout with this person. Or there could be some issues here with comparison. This could definitely be like sibling rivalry. Especially here with father. There could be a father. A child could feel like pitted against. Might feel like the father has favorites. But I feel like there's a lack of confidence. There's somebody that maybe you wish would step up. Especially if there's a pregnancy here or this is your baby's dad. There's somebody that you wish would change. And I think that there's somebody that's looking within themselves and realizing, you know what, there's some things that, you know, they may want to change about themselves. But I feel like the issue is that somebody has a lack of direction here. They're feeling depressed. They're feeling divided. They're feeling like the black sheep, basically, unless this is them intentionally isolating themselves. Somebody feels very broken. They feel alone. They're feeling overwhelmed. They have a lot going on in their life right now. And I think that there's someone that's coming to you wanting to communicate. Excuse this, the door slam. It's my little one. Somebody is coming to you. They want clarity. They might be ready to be honest about something. And the thing that they might be ready to be honest about is maybe they're secretly seeing someone. Especially if this is you, singles. You have been seeing someone with this Ace of Cups. You may have met someone new. It could be this King of Pentacles. Or we talked about King of Swords. Whomever this is, you could have met someone new. And maybe you were the secret. You could have been the well-kept secret, or they were keeping somebody else a well-kept secret. And all of a sudden, they stopped talking to you, or they blocked you, or they cut you off. And you might find yourself constantly thinking about this, and you feel crushed because of this. And you might be kind of looking back on the situation, feeling a bit used, like somebody was using you for money or for clout. Or that somebody is calling on you only because they need something. Especially if this is a connection where you are very generous, you are giving a lot of gifts, maybe taking somebody on vacations, lavish vacations here. Somebody's using you. Somebody is like, or at least somebody might feel this way, that somebody's taking advantage of them. This might be some truth that you're coming across this week, because like I did say, this is some red flags. If this is you currently in the thick of this right now in your relationship, whether this is a professional relationship, a family situation, or someone that you're dating, there are some red flags that are going to come up this week that you're going to be noticing. You might be feeling like you're undervalued, underappreciated by someone. And yeah, there's a chapter here that maybe you have ended or you're thinking about ending. But maybe it's just very difficult for you mentally to completely sever the ties and walk away from this. If this is a past tense situation, be prepared that someone is coming back. They may be thinking about you. You have been crossing their mind. I think you have an issue with this person because you've been played by them before. You feel like there was a lack of growth in this situation. And maybe in the past, maybe you were feeling like you were not good enough. Maybe you had some self-worth issues that this situation, helped you to realize about yourself. Okay. If you're dating this person, I want to warn you. The red flag is that they have plenty of other people on standby. If you turn their offer down, trust and believe they got some other people that, they're going to use as their backup plan. And maybe someone was not dating you, like I said, for the right reasons. They were able to benefit off of you in some type of way. In the workplace, some of you could have personality clashes with someone this week. And maybe this is why you're kind of like holding it all in and keeping your silence and keeping distant from maybe some people that you work around. And maybe this is a week where you might be thinking about whether or not you want to stay with this particular company. Some of you, this is a same-sex relationship. I think some of you are holding on. You want change, but it feels like you're connected to a job here because of money. That's it. It doesn't feel like this brings you fulfillment any longer. But it feels like you're maybe afraid to make a shift. This week, this tower brings some type of a change. Change in your mindset. Or this is a complete job change. Something shifts over for you. Or something shifts mentally. And you shift out of this stagnant routine and you decide to take risks. Professionally. And this is a positive decision. Okay, so if you're trying to make a decision about your work situation, yes, indeed. It's like your spirit guides are saying, go for it. Sag Nation, this risk is well worth it. It feels like it works out well in the end for you. Yeah, you might be needing support from other people. Or this is you supporting a lot of people financially. Maybe this is something that you're going through. Maybe in some ways, Sag Nation, you might feel like the underdog. At work or in a family situation. Yes, thank you, spirit guides. You're going through, you're taking risks having to do with your dreams. You might have been selling yourself short in a lot of different ways. But I think you're coming out of that. It looks like you're trying to leave a legacy. It looks like you're looking for like long-term wealth here. What else, Holy Spirit? What is going on for the Sag Nation this week? Is this like Sagittarius? Like, okay, you have a child. Maybe you feel like a child when it comes to money. And it might really be starting to weigh on you. Talents. So that's what I mean. Like I said, some type of risk here that I feel like you're taking with work. Maybe you're ready to display some type of talent. Like I said, it feels like this is a positive move. Your spirit guides are saying, yes, Sagittarius, go for it. Like I said, something's going to work out very well for you. Somebody angry at you. I did say that you might be feeling a bit angry. You have some type of pent up aggression. You're dealing with a police officer? Or this is like a corrections officer? Because I just talk about jail. Okay, there is an idea that I feel like you're going to explore. And that's what I mean. It works out. Your guides are applauding you. They're saying this is a job well done. But see, there's some plans that you're making. You might not want to divulge all that information to certain people around you because Sagittarius, there's some people that you work with that are, how do I want to put this? Greedy. Out for themselves. Financially this week, it feels like, okay, you're going to come out of this, okay? I just want you to know this. But it feels like this week, or this could have been the energy that you came out of last week. Money could have been a bit tight. Financially, maybe things look a bit uncertain for you. It looks like your guides are going to make sure that your needs are met. Now, with this whole thing about a legal situation, Sagittarius, a legal situation could be on your mind. So let me see. What is this about? A court situation. Are you waiting for a court verdict? Okay. So the court situation, it feels like there's victory in a court situation. If there's something that you're concerned about, because maybe you are dealing with someone that is in power, in a position of power. This could be a corporation. This could be whatever. Some of you could be receiving money from a legal matter, especially if this is like child support or this is a custody battle. It looks like you're winning something here. But if you have any type of legal matters, this could even be taxes. It feels like that it's time to really handle a legal situation involving money. You might be able to come up with some type of settlement with someone. If this is like a legal document that you're signing, this is like your guides telling you, Sagittarius, review these documents carefully before signing. Yeah. It looks like there might be an obstacle with maybe understanding the legal jargon of something. So this could be you consulting with maybe an attorney to maybe get some type of understanding on paperwork that maybe you're filing. Yep. Read the fine print. Look closely at something. This feels like. Yeah, you got some scattered thinking here. Okay, so maybe this whole thing about this baby. Okay, if I wasn't very clear, it feels like there's some news that's going to be celebrated. If this is not a birth of a baby, that this feels like this is somebody's birthday. Like somebody's having a birthday party or some type of gathering, an engagement, a graduation. It looks like something brings the family or the community together. So if there have been some delays here, it feels like there's an end to this. Delays. Okay, this is a really positive reading, Sagittarius. Like it is turning out to be that way. I see some, never mind. Let me not focus on that. But yeah, before signing any type of document, this could be you having an attorney look it over because it looks like you're really focused on a business or you're making some business decisions. I see a little bit of love here, but this feels like this is more so career. It feels like this is what you're focused on. If you have not had clarity on your purpose, then I feel like that's something that's coming in this week. Yeah. You've been resisting some type of change, or there could be a new beginning that has been delayed. The path. Exploration. I feel like this has everything to do with your purpose. This could be something that you're celebrating. The fact that now you recognize what your purpose is. This could be you maybe, yep, choose a new direction. This could be with school. Some of you could be thinking about going to school. Maybe your children are going to college. Or this is an opportunity that presents itself. This could be a promotion. You could be getting a scholarship. But like I said, some of you are changing majors. Oh, that could have something to do with your purpose. If this is not like you studying something in this way, then this feels like this is some type of spiritual knowledge, some type of thirst for knowledge here. So random, I promise you. Some of you are into tarot. You read tarot. This is something that maybe you're interested in. You're starting your own tarot business. Reconsider. There's someone that maybe you said no to that would like for you to reconsider something, or there is a decision. Like I said, you're teeter-tottering on a decision, and maybe you might be going back to the drawing board. Maybe you might be thinking about reconsidering, maybe working with somebody, or reconsidering reconciling with someone. Now, if this is not something that plays out, if this is not something that plays out this week, there could be a delay. And something could be playing out within the next few weeks. Or if this is you getting started on this path, you may see some type of dividend or some type of return on your investment within the next few weeks. If you already own your own business, it feels like you're going to see some happy changes here. Something here begins to move forward for you. Yes. A new opportunity opens up for you. For some of you, this could be a job interview. Maybe you've been thinking small. It feels like, again, a shift in your mindset makes a huge difference, because it feels like for the longest time, Sagittarius, you have been feeling as though you are trapped. But now your guides are trying to get you to make empowered decisions that support your happiness. It's not about what everybody else thinks, everybody else's opinion. Sagittarius, this is your life to live. You don't need everybody else's approval to live your own life. So I think that this is something that you're stepping into. Yeah, there's somebody around you that has addictions. If these are not like chemical substances, then this is like addictions to using people. There might be people that seek out people that can help them in some type of way just to use them. Maybe you feel used in some type of way, so maybe there's a lot of sadness. Maybe you need some time to heal so that you can let go of the past. I think that this Ace of Cups has something to do with misunderstandings that maybe you have had with someone, a family member, whomever. And this forgiveness situation might have something to do with that. Whether or not this is like a silent forgiveness that you're giving to someone that has hurt you, disappointed you, or this is a face-to-face interaction with, well, I'm hearing a brother. Somebody that is like a brother to you if they're not blood related to you. I feel like this is helpful people on your path, okay? I feel like, wow. I feel like this is your spiritual team helping you along, giving you some type of encouragement or boost to keep going. They're saying there's something that you're well equipped to do, Sagittarius. This could be you reconsidering it. Deciding, okay, let me try this. Or wondering if it's a good idea, because it's like you might feel like your idea is unlikely to really get the traction that you're looking for, but it feels like, no, Sag, there's an opportunity here for success. Crystals. Maybe this is you selling crystals. Maybe this is you maybe setting up some type of product online. See the other person's point of view. I did say that somebody is thinking about something. Something is really heavily on somebody's mind. They think about it day and night. Maybe somebody is deciding to see things from your perspective, or maybe they have. Maybe this is a situation that you felt was unlikely, that somebody would actually take the time to see things from your point of view. Perhaps they have. This person with a lot of ego. Maybe perhaps this person is ready to compromise or coexist. And then you might see an improvement to that situation. This could be somebody reconsidering a decision, maybe to go into rehab. Maybe this is something that maybe you have been discussing with someone. See, I think that the issue is that in the past, maybe you tried to do something, maybe it was not the right time. And maybe this is why you're reconsidering something. It could be your lack of belief in yourself. Stay focused is the advice here, Sagittarius Nation. Like I said, it feels like you're having a very difficult time making progress. Being indecisive. Your guides are telling you stay focused. Maybe you have a gift of writing. Or maybe there's a need to get organized. Maybe it would help you if you were to write things down. This could be you writing in a journal, possibly priorities. I think you have a lot of things on your plate this week, Sagittarius, and your guides are telling you to focus on what's a priority. Okay? Because it might be easy to kind of, like I said, get knocked off by distractions. Stay focused. There might be something that you need to write or that you feel inspired to write about. It might be necessary for you to maybe go out in nature or go on some type of retreat. You may want to find a way to distance yourself from the voices of other people to figure out what success means to you. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Detach. I think this is you pulling away. Other people might misread you as being detached, or maybe period. That's just how it is this week. You may need that to renew some type of zest, some type of zeal here. You have a lot of fire in your chart. So some of you, Sag, you're dealing with a fire sign, or this is just like your primary energy is fire. I talked to you about crystals. I did. Moonstone. So maybe you're newly interested in crystals. I got this for Cancer. Not this card, but a reference here to a rose. So maybe this is someone that you know by the name of Rose. Cancer or Libra could be significant to your situation. Clarity. Ooh. Somebody may have taken a long look in the mirror. Someone's been doing some self-reflection in order to see things from your perspective. Something significant plays out around the time of the new moon. All right, Sag, so we talked about father, so this could be another family member. Father, husband, brother, son. This could be somebody that's very in their ego, or maybe this is an issue having to do with you. Whatever the case is, I did say compromise. Or if this is something, like I said, some type of aspiration. See, your guys are saying don't stop, keep going. Okay, because what I do see is Sagittarius Nation, someone might be trying to stop you or hinder your progress, and your guides are saying don't stop. Keep going. Because maybe you might come up against some type of challenges. The new moon, the waning moon. The moon right now is waxing. Okay. Something here about the moon cycles. You might have a connection with the moon. You might be doing some type of moon magic. I did see a card here talking about within the next few weeks. This might be when you see a return on your investment. For some of you, it's around the time of the new moon. For some of you, it's the time of the waning moon. So maybe sometime, where are we? July? The end of the month. Mid-month, end of the month. Yeah, I promise you there's an air sign. And then I'm seeing some type of knowledge here. Maybe you're very book smart. Maybe you're very intelligent. I did say you could be getting a scholarship, a grant. Maybe this is you purchasing books for school. something happens here, Sagittarius. It feels like there's some type of transformation. I think this eliminate situation has something to do with fears. And once again, references here to crystals. Like I said, if you don't have a connection with crystals, I would be very surprised. I do see some things going on in the background. Like somebody could be doing some type of magic against you to try to stop you. We talked about that, but it's like your guides are saying keep going. This is your confirmation. If you were wondering if you should, then yes, this is your confirmation that you're on the right track. Holy Spirit, anything else that you would like Sagittarius to be aware of? This is like your guides are telling you, again, going back to this reference of not being what other people want you to be, but being who you really genuinely are. This feels like this has been a huge burden, or this is something that you're concerned about. Maybe you're trying to fit in some type of way. Your guides are saying you're better off being yourself. You might be too, it feels like this is what has you feeling stuck, is that you're worrying too much about what other people are thinking, or the judgment that they're passing on you. Yeah, this is what you're ruminating on. Things that possibly really don't matter. Yeah, so right now it feels like your guides are trying to get you to broaden your focus and to focus on your options, because it looks like I said, this stagnant type of mentality. So something's trying to motivate you to change here. I think that somebody around you wants to be heard. This could be your kid. Somebody might be trying to, maybe this is you, like this whole thing about seeing the other person's perspective. Someone this week, Sagittarius, tries to get their point across. They feel like they're having difficulty doing that, because then somebody feels like they're constantly interrupted, or they're being judged. Somebody wants to feel like their feelings are acknowledged, even if you disagree with what they're saying. And this feels like this is a family member. Somebody wants somebody to suspend judgment and to just listen and understand. So just keep that in the back of your mind, Sagittarius. Somebody wants you to hear them out, or vice versa. You got somebody deceitful around you, or somebody that you feel is deceitful. That's what I mean. You've been disconnected from your goals, and now you're finding out some type of strategic solution. And I think you're going to recognize an opportunity and get on board that opportunity. Yes, I promise you, something is accelerating quickly. This feels like this is a business or an opportunity that you're capitalizing on. Especially with this Nine of Cups. This is going to go very well. But it feels like it's your confidence that you're questioning here. But your guides are telling you you're well equipped. You're ready for this, Sagittarius. All right, Sag Nation. Well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If it helped, Sag Nation, you can give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. If you do decide to sub to my channel, make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you don't miss an upload of mine whenever I upload a sign that you're cross-watching for, possibly, or whenever I go live, because I do live personal readings on YouTube Live, so make sure you tune in for those. If you would like to book a personal reading, to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Sag, thank you for tuning in today. I will see y'all in the next one. Have a blessed week, Sag. Peace out.